Bem-vindos ao nosso espaço, um mergulho profundo nos assuntos mais interessantes de esportes, ciências e temas gerais do momento. Aqui você vai encontrar conteúdo de qualidade, com análises empolgantes e descobertas fascinantes que vão expandir seus horizontes. Nossa missão é trazer informação relevante de forma dinâmica e descontraída. Queremos que você faça parte dessa jornada incrível de conhecimento e diversão. Se gostar do nosso conteúdo, não esqueça de deixar seu like e se inscrever no canal para não perder nenhuma novidade. Ative o sininho também. Aproveite!
If you love science, don't forget to like and subscribe. Deep beneath the waves, where light shifts and shadows move like liquid thought, lives a creature that has mastered visual deception, the cuttlefish. Its camouflage is so instantaneous, so perfectly matched to its environment, that it seems less like a biological process and more like magic. But the science behind this ability reveals something far more sophisticated than simple color change. It is, in fact, a self-authenticating, non-repudiable biological encryption system. To understand this, we must shift our perspective away from mere mimicry. The cuttlefish isn't just painting a picture of its surroundings. It is generating an instantaneous, highly complex pattern that functions as a cryptographic cipher. This cipher has three undeniable biological properties that ensure its integrity: speed, complexity, and internal muscular control. Let's start with the hardware. Cuttlefish skin is a dynamic tapestry woven from millions of specialized pigment sacs known as chromatophores. Unlike human skin, where color change is slow and hormonal, these organs are controlled directly by muscular and neural pathways, making them effectors of the central nervous system. A single muscle fiber, controlled by a dedicated neuron, surrounds each chromatophore. When the muscle contracts, the tiny sac of pigment, be it red, yellow, or brown, is instantly stretched across the surface of the skin, revealing the color. When the muscle relaxes, the sac shrinks back into a nearly invisible dot. But camouflage requires more than just pigment. The cuttlefish uses two other types of cells for structural color: Iridophores, which reflect light based on stacked layers of proteins, creating brilliant blues and greens, and leucophores, which scatter all wavelengths of light, providing the foundational white and allowing the cuttlefish to match extremely complex background textures like sand or gravel. This system allows for infinite pattern generation, but the key to the encryption metaphor lies in its non-repudiation. In the world of cybersecurity, non-repudiation means a signal or message cannot be truthfully denied by the sender. Biologically, this means the pattern displayed on the cuttlefish's skin is a direct, undeniable, and immediate reflection of its internal state of computation. When a cuttlefish's massive optic lobes, the parts of the brain dedicated to processing visual data, perceive a speckled rock, they don't send a signal to turn speckled. They send millions of precise electrical signals to individual motor neurons controlling hundreds of thousands of chromatophores simultaneously. The resulting pattern is a perfect, instantaneous hash of the visual input. Because this entire process happens through dedicated neural and muscular pathways in milliseconds, there is virtually no delay, no intermediary step, and crucially, no way for the display to be faked or externally influenced without compromising the entire biological structure. The camouflage, therefore, isn't just a cloak, it's a living readout of the cuttlefish's neural fidelity to its environment. If the pattern is perfect, the computation is sound, and the message, "I am the background," is authenticated and cannot be refuted by a predator's visual processing system. Any break in the pattern, any hesitation in the muscular control, and the encryption fails, exposing the creature. Think about the computational load. The cuttlefish must not only detect the light intensity and color of its environment, but also the texture, grain, and contrast boundaries, and then map the two-dimensional input onto its three-dimensional, curved body surface, all while moving. This level of real-time image processing and motor control far surpasses our current best attempts at robotic camouflage. Furthermore, this biological cipher allows the cuttlefish to communicate without broadcasting. They use specific complex patterns, such as the famous passing cloud display, not just for camouflage but for rapid intraspecies communication during mating rituals or territorial disputes. These displays are also non-repudiable. A rival mail knows that the intensity and speed of the display are genuine measures of threat or fitness because the patterns are costly to produce and impossible to counterfeit rapidly. The Cuttlefish cipher reveals that some of the most advanced forms of information security are found not in Silicon Valley, but in the deepest parts of the ocean, where life perfected the art of real-time, self-authenticating biological encryption 500 million years ago. For more incredible facts like this, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications.